അടുത്ത ബാക്കി അവിടെ ഒരാൾ റെഡിയായിട്ട് എന്നോട് ചോദിച്ചോളൂ.
നമ്പർ ഓഫ് മലയാളത്തിൽ ലേഡീസ് ഓറിയന്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള മൂവീസ് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അതിൽ നിന്നും എന്താണ് ഡിഫറൻസ് ആയിട്ട് ഈ ഷീല എന്ന മൂവിയിലുള്ള ആക്ഷൻ ഓർ മേക്ക്?
Everybody thinks that they're. Are you ready for the answers?
Yes.
Unga company panna is everybody works hard because they think that their film is special. Inga confidence irukku, inga film la nariya points irukku, nariya content la, locations la, the storytelling konja different, romba different irukku. And you know a special point in Anna, technically this film, the second half of the film is completely shot on torchlights, your lighter and your matchsticks. Unume light use pannala. This is an exclusive point that I'm revealing to you. And in the film the kind of more than dialogue, storytelling oru enna two types irukku epovume. Oru storytelling dialogue form la irukku, inno storytelling emotional form la irukku epo. And I believe that emotional form la storytelling epovume vere madri irukku, vere level irukku. You need really like to pay attention. And adu inno different ah irukku. In screenplay la we have tried to communicate through emotions, through action, through intensity, and nariya action sequences irukku, nariya commercial elements irukku. Because when a woman reaches a point of helplessness, a maximum limit point of helplessness, adu enna madri like I always believe that a woman has all rupa. ஒரு லேடியில் துர்கா ரூபா இருக்கு, காளி ரூபா இருக்கு, லக்ஷ்மி ரூபா இருக்கு, சரஸ்வதி ரூபா இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி we are trying to just portray different formats and points in the film, and that I think will relate to the audiences. Happy sir?
Yes.
Unga smile cute ah, keep smiling.
എനിക്കുള്ള കിട്ടി.
Yeah.
இந்த போஸ்டர்ல மாக்கும்போது ரொம்ப ஹார்ட் ஆயி தோணிருக்கு, ரொம்ப வயலன்ஸ், எவ்வளவு வயலன்ஸ் இருக்கா, எவ்வளவு ஸ்ட்ரகிள் பண்ணியாச்சு
மேம்? ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரகிள் பண்ணிருக்கேன். ஒரு நான் இன்னைக்கு ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 8 to 10 injuries ஆச்சு. பிகாஸ் அந்த கண்டிஷன்ஸ் லைக் வாஸ் ரியலி கோல்ட். And like most of the film and the we shot in the tea estate, 140 years old Misty haven't Vandi Perla tea estate irukku, so we shot there. And the timings enna 12 hours, 14 hours every day, every night starting from the day which is converted. And gruesome intense action sequence irukku film la. And marks, injuries அந்த மாதிரி ரொம்ப வேறு வேறு மாதிரி ஆன் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் லெவல்ஸ் ஆஃப் இன்டென்சிட்டி. ஸோ எண்டில் எக்ஸ்ட்ரீமாக இருக்குது தட் யூர் சீங். ஸோ இட் பிகின்ஸ் வித் த பேசிக் அண்ட் தென் இட் கோஸ் டு அன் எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம் லெவல் ஆஃப் இன்டென்சிட்டி. ஸோ அந்த ஒரு கேரக்டர் பண்ணனா அண்ட் ஒன்றுமே ஷூஸ் போடல ஃபார் த செகண்ட் ஹாஃப். ஒரே ஒரு காஸ்டியூம், அந்த ப்ளூ காஸ்டியூமில் ஷூட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். ஐ ஷாட் த கம்ப்ளீட் அந்த செகண்ட் ஹாஃபில் நீங்கள் பார்த்தோன்னா யூ see the trailer and you see the content that's coming ahead. It was very intense. And நான் எப்பவுமே I'm a very happy person. எங்க பர்சனாலிட்டி என்னன்னா I'm a happy go lucky person, positive இருக்கணும், I have to keep smiling. So இந்த ஒரு கேரக்டருக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கேரக்டர் பண்ணணும்னா it's never going to be easy. And because of the intensity வேணும், so you have to be molded in that character. அந்த involvement ரொம்ப important இருக்கு அந்த கேரக்டருக்கு. So it was quite intense for me to do. And when you see the film, you'll realize that that involvement was really gruesome for us. Weather conditions, ஒரு டிசம்பர் ஜனவரியில் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் எந்த மாதிரி வெதர் இருக்கு, and it's a hill station. So all those things, but I think that நான் என்ன ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும், it was because there was so much involvement from Riyaz or from Mahesh or from the director or from the technical team, from the producers. They were always there. So ஒரு team effort என்னன்னா it was quite an extreme shooting for us. And அதுக்கப்புறம் after shooting, so we shot one schedule for about 40 days. அதுக்கப்புறம் இன்னைக்கு 10 days ஆச்சு to come out of that character, because it was that intense a character and that intense a performance. And in a life I as a woman, not as an actor, in the film கொஞ்சம் points irukku, situations irukku, I really connected and emoted to those emotions. So அந்த மாதிரி it was quite a thing to do.
Agni ma'am,
Sir,
you look like an angel. What is your
like it?
What is your experience acting with Lalatar and Pamuka?
Rumba time achi yaru cake le leniti. I was wondering why nobody asked me that question. So, firstly, to begin with Mohanlal sir, I think that he's one of the most coolest people I have ever met, seen, worked, and had the honor to work with. And Kandar time la he was full shooting now. I think Ooty la panirka at the time la. And I was very young. And on the film la there was Mohanlal sir, Amitabh Bachchan sir, there was Sumalata ma'am, and Periya Ganesh Venkatraman. So and the star cast, the situation, that was like a blessing to me to first of all work with him. And he's so humble and so fluent in his work. Of course, being one time, one minute, I did feel like I'm working with a superstar like Mohanlal sir. And he's so chilled out, and he's like, he'll keep asking you. He's so warm. And I think the reason why they are superstars and they're so big is because they are humble. And I think it was the first entry film I got to work with somebody like Mohanlal sir. It is truly a blessing. So, Rumba Nalla experience, and it was, the whole team was really nice. And I think in numbers of hundreds at the Ooty level, we were shooting in some chocolate factory, so the fresh donuts and Rumba full team was after me. So he used to always keep feeding everybody. So it was really nice. Then coming to Mamuji sir, I mean, Nijama, I may have done some, punya or something to be working with these people. He is, when you meet him for the first time, Rumba strict. He will not speak. He speaks very less. He's very, limited speaker and very, very to himself. And the couple of slower, if you, when you start talking to him, interacting to him, then he's like a teacher, like a headmaster. He'll teach you if you're doing something wrong or when you're saying a dialogue or expression. But we became like family, and he is a very, very level of stardom. They are epitomes of the industry. So I'm very small to be speaking about such highly talented and highly like such big personalities. But Rumba Nalla, I was like, it was like a blessing come true. And they're completely different from one another. But it was fantastic to work with. I learned so much from Mamga sir. Like just our general person, he is always talking and teaching you something about the industry. That I think is fantastic. So it was great.
Thank you.
Hi ma'am.
Hi.
Since you work with Mamuka Darakan, and you like Malayalam, right? It's been കുറച്ച് വർഷങ്ങൾ അധികമായി. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ പിന്നെ ട്രൈ ചെയ്തു. Have you not tried?
You yaar bhi cake le nahi na enna panano solanga. I was actually after that it was actually nariya ads panne. I did a lot of ads and photo shoots for multiple brands like your Kalyans, Pothis, your Konsa wala Bhimas, and multiple ads la panne. But then I got a little busy with Kannada. And the time la shift in actually I started doing action films. So on the time la Ragni IPS panna, and adukapro nanu next year nanicha action films like immediate shift achi. So I got really busy with action films in Kannada. Adukapro I was doing something in Tamil. So I didn't get the time, and adukapro 2 years COVID vandu full ella spoil achi. So I think and also I feel there is always the right time and a right film. If I ஒரு yearல 10 films பண்ணனும் and those films are not worth the while and worth the script or worth the time, I don't think I would want to do something like that. But I'm glad that I'm back with Sheela, and like the Malayalam audiences have given me so much love, and in the film is really special to all of us. So I'm definitely going to do more films, and I will be speaking with you like the way you speak Malayalam soon. I learn from everybody. Enike language is romba ishtam, so I mean I would love to speak, because I think language connects you with your audiences. Audiences kitta or language le pesanola the feeling vere madri irukku. So I would like to sit on the floor, have a chow with my fans, and talk in Malayalam. I would be amazing.
As you said before, you have been here for a long. So do you prefer to watch Malayalam film? Can you name some of them? Moreover, do you have which is the Malayalam actor you really want to watch with so badly?
So badly? Are you asking me what was so badly? That's such a wrong question.
I mean, you really want to watch with.
What's your name?
Ajish.
Ajish. So your first question was that do I watch Malayalam films often? I have seen Lucifer, I have seen Big B, I have recently watched the Kerala Stories. I watch languages. I watch films no matter what the language barrier is. I think ஒரு film பார்க்கணும்ல language doesn't really come. But I think one of the best films that are made content-wise are Malayalam films. And I say it with a lot of pride. Ipo, your second question. If I tell you one name, then what other people feel bad? Who's your favorite actor? Okay, I want to work with Fahad. I think Fahad is very talented. Dulquer is extremely good. I am going to take everybody's name. I think that is the safest option to do. Because this is like a question that is asked to me everywhere. Who's your favorite actor? It becomes biased now, and all the other people will feel bad. Right or wrong?
Yes.
But I think Fahad is extremely talented. I remember seeing a very old film. One of the first Malayalam films that I saw was 22 Female Ko Time, and I fell in love with the film. So, I mean, we were intending to do it in Kannada and in another language, but it didn't work out. I mean, Fahad is fantastic. It would be amazing. And Matt Prithviraj is really good. Who else is there? Anybody. I think all of them are so good. I would love to work with anybody. Happy?
Yes. Which is your favorite Malayalam movie you watched recently?
I'm telling you, the Kerala Stories. That is the one film that I saw, and I also have a very mixed opinion about the film, because it's I think by opinion. It's each person to their own when they watch a film. So I found some facts really good. Performances are very good. But I don't know if... So it's also the way the director is trying to tell the story, right? So I wouldn't want to comment too much about it. You will make me say something and you'll become a controversy. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question for you. What are the qualities that you adore from Sheela in the character?
Can you repeat yourself, Dalip?
What are the qualities that you adore from Sheela?
The qualities that I adore, I think her spirit of even being at the weakest and not giving up. I think on the quality, not only in a woman, also in a man, in anybody. See, or a situation if you are feeling low, nama life good situations are, bad situations are, and the good situations nama success celebrate panla, and the bad situations we can feel bad about it, we can feel low, we can feel anxiety, we can feel helpless. Ado human emotions are. So for me, I relate to Sheela because at any given point in your life, if you feel like you're helpless or you don't have any other way to go out of, it's okay to feel low, stop and feel like, okay, now, okay, but you should just move ahead. So never give up. That is what I feel will be the biggest inspiration, depending on the writers, how they write it, the directors, how they direct it, the screenplay, how it's written, the making. It becomes different. So the treatment of the film is what is different. Genres can now change. Now if I say that I'm doing a love story, the love story le 100 types of love stories are. Unga story vere, inga story vere, our story vere. But it's still a love story. Category is love story. So when you talk about a specific genre, in the genre it is a revenge. It is an intense emotional film. There have been films, there have been so many revenge stories, there have been so many action, violence films. But in the film, the treatment of the story of the girl, the screenplay, the making, the emotions, the action sequences, that is what makes it different. So I mean, like she said, please come to the theater and watch them. That's your favorite line, right?
I started.